Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, thank you for joining us. I'm Melissa Slaymaker. I am the Global Partnerships Director for Women in Tech, and I'm also the Africa Regional Director for Women in Tech. So I've got like a dual hat. And here today we're joined by Tiara Pathan, who's the Microsoft Elevate AI Skills Director, and Erica Reeves, my partner in crime, also from Women in Tech South Africa. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for having us, Melissa. Erica, I'm excited to be here.
I can hear some background noise. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but I'm going to try and remove it. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but how are you all, ladies, today? I'm very excited about this launch today. We are going to in phase 2 of the Microsoft ElevateHer program, which of course is the AI skills development program brought to you by Microsoft Elevate, which allows you to be educated and certified through Microsoft badges and credentials to be better equipped in the world of AI, right? So artificial intelligence is the big hype, is what everyone's talking about. And we also really are, many people are worried about, what does this mean for my job? What does this mean for the future of work? What does this mean for me as an entrepreneur? What does this just mean for me as an everyday user of AI? How can I be more efficient, etc.? So I would like to just start off by saying the Microsoft ElevateHer program is completely free. We will share the exciting links with you so that you can all be part of this amazing program. But today is really the phase 2 launch around how we're scaling it across Africa. We have some exciting announcements, and I'm just glad you all can join us to be part of this journey. Erica, over to you.
Mic to unmute, that would be good. But yeah, absolutely. This is our official launch today of the second phase of our Microsoft ElevateHer journey. And obviously, just for those of you that don't know, it's a partnership between, as you can see from our banners, between Women in Tech South Africa, Microsoft Elevate, and Absa as our new partner, bringing an Africa push to this initiative. So we are super, super grateful to Microsoft, particularly for inviting us to work this program with them, and Absa coming on board to help us obviously push this initiative into Africa, where it's such a needed tool and experience. And we just wanted to reiterate that AI skills are for absolutely everybody. There's nobody that shouldn't be able to use it and benefit from using it. And we really wanted to make sure that we can share those opportunities with everybody today. And I think one of the quotes that really sort of struck home for me to give us a basis for this initiative and project, and this is the words of Nelson Mandela, saying, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And that's exactly what we want to do. We're in the AI era. Education isn't optional, it's power. And that's what we want to put in your hands today, is to see the tools and experience the power that you can harness to actually continue to improve and elevate your own potential. So yeah, super excited for us to be here. It's a great moment with amazing partners, and all we need is you guys to join and actually log in and start using the tools and gaining those incredible AI skills. So Mel, back to you.
Thank you so much, Erica. And if you don't know who Women in Tech is, we are a global organization that is focused on the one global mission, and that is to empower 5 million women and girls in STEAM by 2030. And we do everything around measurable impact, and this is a great measurement. I mean, since our soft launch, I want to call it, in September, we've already impacted over 10,000 people around the program, but our goals are way bigger than that. So we want to get
absolutely,
and we want to reach more and more people, not just across Africa. It's available for anyone across the world. So I'm going to add Tiara back. As you see, you've joined backstage. So none of this, of course, would have been possible without the help of Tiara, who's the AI Skills Director for AI Skills Director for Microsoft. So Tiara, what are your thoughts around all of this amazing program, and what are you looking forward to seeing how it grows and scales across the world. You just need to unmute. Are we having some? Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Melissa. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can all hear me. I am so excited to be.
I think there's a bit of a delay. I don't know if it's my side. We'll. Can you hear
with
Tiara?
You all today. As we launch our Africa expansion of the ElevateHer program.
Tiara, you're breaking up. I think we're going to need to just check because we're missing some of what you're saying. So maybe just see if how your signal's doing, and we can have we can pick up again with you in the background.
Well,
sorry about that.
So I would love to then go on to introducing our next speaker, which is a gentleman by the name of Suhail Doda. He's the co-founder of a company called Philanthrosoft. So let me add Suhail to the screen. Hi there, Suhail. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
We can hear you. Fantastic.
Perfect.
So tell us a little bit about Philanthrosoft. Just briefly introduce yourself to us, and then tell us also what we hear today is learning about this new platform and also the exciting opportunities and how you can really get access to this free education. So please share with us a little bit about that.
Perfect. So my name is Suhail Doda. I am the co-founder of an organization called Philanthrosoft. Philanthrosoft is a Microsoft partner, right? So a global partner. And what we do is we've recently taken over a solution called Microsoft Community Training. And that what enables us to do is to offer what was a once great solution and make it even greater. The solution is used for impact skilling. So impact skilling in particular, it's not a conventional LMS system. It's utilized for skilling at scale. Like we are doing with Women in Tech in partnership with Absa and Microsoft Elevate. It's to offer a skilling solution across the board, whether we want to skill 10 people or 10 million people across the region, across the country, across the world. This is where the solution really shines, and it breaks away from your conventional systems. So it's not based on licensing, it's built on Azure cloud computing. And this solution, what it does is it enables you to pick up the solution and learn for free at any part of the world, any region. And it runs on something called low bandwidth technology. This solution allows you to access the solution at any part of the region, whether you have a little data, a lot of data, whether you're on Wi-Fi, you're off Wi-Fi. It enables you to download content offline, consume content at a later stage when you may be going home, when you get back to the library, school, or any place where you have a Wi-Fi connection. It will reload all of that data back to the solution, and it will update the metrics on the back end. So basically, you can learn in an offline manner, or you can learn it online as well. And also for those who are learning on data, it runs, like I said, on low bandwidth technology. So the consumption is really low as well. And then just a little bit of Philanthrosoft. Philanthrosoft, like I said, is a Microsoft partner, and what we call an alliance partner. So there's only 2 global Microsoft alliance partner, and we have the privilege of being one of those partners as well, based in South Africa. And what we do, like I said, is we offer skilling solutions at scale for numerous partners globally. We support the Microsoft Elevate team on a global level as well. Some of our good customers, Winnie is on call, Dio is on call. So we also do a lot of work with them across the region as well. So thank you.
That's amazing.
Can I kick into the demo?
Yes, we'd love to see the demo. So I will keep sharing the link to the ElevateHer program. And so everyone can also go and register and just get started with their training. So please do go into demo mode, and we're eager to hear from you.
Perfect. Just let me share. Just let me know when you guys can see my screen. I'm just going to say entire screen so it makes it easier. Okay, cool. I'm going to just hop over to the solution. Just let me know when you guys can see the solution up on screen.
Yes, we can see that.
Okay,
what
cool.
I will do
so,
I will... Oh, sorry, continue.
Okay, perfect. So hi again, everyone. So thank you for joining today. So what I'm going to show you is the latest of our solutions. This is the Microsoft ElevateHer in Africa, a learning experience built to make AI practical, accessible, and empowering, especially for women across the continent. So why does this matter? So it matters because AI is transforming how we do our work, how we learn, and how we build businesses. But access and confidence are still the biggest barriers when it comes to this AI as a whole. So Microsoft ElevateHer is designed to remove the gatekeeping, no jargon, and real-world impact and clear path to curiosity and capability. As you can see on my screen now, what we're introducing is specific key learning paths built out to offer clean-cut learning. So you'd see there's AI for all. So this is for everyone who'd like to come onto the solution, understand what is Copilot, understand what is GPT, understand how the history has come to make what it is possible, where it started, where it's going, and how you can get involved and make sure you have access to these solutions as well. So you're not left behind, hence the gatekeeping. And then there's also for AI business leaders. For those people who are looking to get into it, to use the tool to improve productivity, to support better decision-making, and also AI for career growth has been also built out as an offering. So it's not just targeting one set. We're looking at business owners. We're looking at general customers. We're also looking at people who are looking to advance their careers as well. And how we realize that AI, instead of it being an obstacle or a hurdle or something that is there to poach our jobs and skills, it's there rather to be utilized as a tool to basically benefit us no matter the industry that we fall in, you know? So solution like AI has been built to take away from the mundane tasks and make sure that your time is spent on actually what matters. And what matters is making a difference, whether it's in your career, your personal life, or in your business as well. So you'd see that this solution has been built and been powered by Microsoft Elevate. So Elevate is behind this here. Just a bit of background around Microsoft Elevate. Microsoft Elevate is an organization previously known as Microsoft Philanthropies. To those who don't know, they've been tasked with given a budget of 20 billion across the world to be spent in upskilling across the region. So this is where the solution comes into play with the agenda of Microsoft Elevate to empower every person, young and old, male and female across the world with the relevant skills needed to take on this world, whether it's landing your next job, getting your next certification. Microsoft Elevate is an organization or a division of Microsoft to support everyone in any phase of their life. So definitely go out and check out the site, have a look at their offerings as well. Okay, back to ElevateHer. And then there's also a little bit for partners below here. So for those people who are interested in getting into touch with the team at Women in Tech to understand how you can support the initiative or get involved in any other initiatives that the Women in Tech team offers, this is a small get in touch with us. So you can obviously reach out, explain what you're looking for, and I guarantee that the lovely ladies at Women in Tech will be more than happy to get in touch with you guys, right? So now I'm going to get into the solution itself, right? So I'm going to sign into the solution, right? So let me just give you a quick breakdown of what to expect when you land on the solution. So first, you'll be open to my courses. This is the standard landing when you add to the solution. But before you hit this part, just 1 second, I just want to take a juice break. There we go. So before you get into touch, what you're going to be given is a registration form. And on that registration form, you'd fill in your details. A contact detail is when you register to the platform, it will take that email address and capture that email address for you. You will then be able to select which country you are from. If you are not part of this, the allocated list of countries, you can select other. We also use another tool called Microsoft Clarity. So what that would enable you to do, if you select other, we'd be able to capture which region you are logging through the solution. So through your browser, we'd be able to capture where across the world you'd be accessing the solution, if not from the listed countries below. Right. Then next, you would select your age group, your designated age group of which you fall into, your employment status, what's your education level, no matter what it is, just to understand that this data is not going to be used in any other form, but just to be able to gather overall metrics of our group. So where we'd be able to say 50% of the students are from high schools, 10% are from TVETs. It's just for us to capture an overall stat on the solution. Right. Next, we have the gender field, and then obviously your professional role as well. Now let's get back into the solution. So when you open the solution, it's just a few things to look out for. One is your courses, what content you have access to. And then you also have something called course library, where you can then see the full bouquet of all the content that is offered, whether it's AI for all, AI for business, AI in career growth. You can see all of that content on solution, as you can see here as well. And then what we have then is we have the specific learning paths that have been created for the solution as a whole. as you can see over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on a specific learning part, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of how the solution would work. You would see, for example, over here, for the AI for Basics, for example, you have the ability to come in here, learn the basics of AI, what is artificial intelligence, knowledge versus intelligence, data everywhere. So this here has been built out for you to capture a solid, grounded understanding of what AI is as a whole. And then at the end of the learning experience, what you would have is a quiz. So once you've completed the quiz is a simple quiz. It's around 10 questions long. It's just to recap and to ensure that you have understood what has been said throughout the lessons. Once we have tested that there, we can be able to check you with the quizzing, so your knowledge, then you would receive a certificate. But before you do that, there's a simple course feedback. What this enables us to do is to gather understanding and feedback on how you found the content, what we can improve on. So I would recommend that we all go ahead and complete that course feedback at the end of the lesson to ensure that we get a grounded approach on what we can do better and how we can improve on our content as well. And then you also get something called a comment section. For example, as you're completing it, there's going to be a lot of other participants that will be coming on and completing content as well. So you have the ability to come in here, lay comments around specific courses, content, how you found it. So it allows you to make the content more engaging than it just being lessons. So what we're trying to do is also to build an engaging community around the learning itself as well. Right. And then what you would see here as well is once you've completed all of the courses, you would get a badge for each of the courses. And then when you've completed the entire learning track, what you would then receive is a certificate of completion showing that you've completed the learning track. And then I just have it here open, just a nice sneak peek of what that certificate would look like. So you see your name in here, when you completed the courses, and then obviously our proud partners who are behind this initiative as well. Okay, cool.
Amazing.
Thank you. Any questions?
I would love for people to put some questions in the chat. We are live on LinkedIn, so you can ask us questions, and also put in there which country or which town you're from, because I love to see the global community. Tiara's back, and hopefully we can hear you. Hi, Tiara. Thank you for joining us. And what do you have to say about this amazing platform?
I mean, I absolutely love it. Suhail, well done. Great overview. I'm sorry about my connectivity. The strangest thing is then there's no one else on it. So that's weird, right? Am I allowed to do my introduction now? Can I talk?
Yes. So Suhail, thank you so much. I'm going to say thank you for your time today. We appreciate your work on this. And yeah, so Tiara, over to you.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Erica. Welcome, everyone. I really hope my connectivity is much better now that you can hear me. I was so excited for today to be with you all. So I want to just take a few minutes to take you on the journey with us. And so what I'd like you to do is close your eyes and just listen to me as you follow the journey, right? What's the paradox for us living in Africa? We've achieved what no other continent has. 47% of STEM graduates are women. That's fact-checked. The highest proportion in the world. And that's because, as we know, the World Economic Forum says that we in Africa will have the youngest working population under the age of 25 in a mere 4 years, right? But fewer than 12% of tech leadership positions are held by women. Women founders only receive about 1% of the total venture capital funding. So for me, this isn't just an inequality. I see it as an opportunity, a 95 billion annual loss to our economy. But I think together, we can gather to solve this paradox. So the opportunity for Africa, we're going to need about 230 million digital workers by 2030. We don't have a talent shortage. We have an access and an opportunity gap. Women are ready. As you've heard, they're educated, we are capable. And what we need is more partnerships like this one, the one between Absa, Microsoft, and Women in Tech, because together what we're doing is removing barriers and creating pathways from learning to leading, right? So we launched ElevateHer in South Africa on the 18th of September. It was a remarkable day. We had, as Melissa said, more than 10,000 women already complete the program. And so now we're expanding it into Africa. And we know why this matters. AI isn't coming to Africa, it's already here. But the question is, and why we've developed this platform and this partnership is, will women lead this transformation? Or will we be left behind? Will AI amplify the existing inequalities I've just shared? Or can it become the great equalizer? I mean, last week we had the AI tour in Johannesburg, and the one thing that I kept saying to everyone is that what we should not be scared of AI. What AI is going to do for Africa, it's going to level the playing field. We no longer need to be left behind, right? So the decisions we make today, the investments Microsoft and Absa have committed to today, these partnerships will really strengthen and determine whether Africa's AI economy includes everyone or just a few. So I want you to imagine an Africa where women with tech ambitions, everyone on this call has a clear pathway to pursue, okay? Women, as you know, young women, old women, and even our allies can actually learn AI skills, learn how to implement it, earn a Microsoft certification. I saw there was a question in the chat box earlier around it. You know, participate in an Absa hackathon in Uganda or in Kenya, launch a fintech startup, but most importantly, inspire the next generation. And these private and public partnerships, they don't just talk about inclusion. We are intentionally investing in each and every one of you. So as I end, my call to action to everyone on this call is, to all of you, we're not just participants in this program. You, yes, you're pioneers. Your success will open the door for millions of young girls, for millions of women. To our partners, Absa and anyone else on the call, Philanthrosoft, we need to expand this model. We need to, take what's worked for us in South Africa, take it to Kenya, to Nigeria, to Ghana, to Tanzania, to Botswana. To the government stakeholders on the call, we need to align our policies. We need to recognize these credentials. And we need to create regulatory environments where women in tech can actually thrive. And finally, to the employers on this call, commit to hiring, commit to mentoring, and commit to promoting women with these skills, because the pathway is clear. The opportunity is now, and together we can build Africa's inclusive AI economy. Melissa and Erica, thank you for believing in this vision. I'm so excited that we can expand this program and explode it to make sure that more women and allies come along in this journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tiara. Amazing. I mean, we are just so honored to be able to do this with Microsoft and with you. And the energy that you pour into it comes from such a good space of love and belief in what you're doing. So I think it's completely contagious, and we thank you for that.
Amazing. So with that, I'm going to be introducing our next speaker for today, which is a lovely lady called Winnie Karanu. Hi, Winnie. Thank you for joining us. I believe you are Tiara's sort of counterpart, AI Skills Director, but for Kenya, also working for Microsoft. So tell us a little bit about how you feel this program will impact the communities across Africa, not just South Africa, but now you're ready to scale, right? So what are your thoughts and what are you most excited about?
Thank you. And Tiara did a great job in terms of kind of summarizing what the opportunity is, but also the call to action around what the kind of partnerships we need to be able to scale this. Just to give a bit of context for Kenya, especially for women, in Kenya, women make up to 8% of professional engineers, and female participation in advanced ICT programs sit as just 30%. So we still have a long way to go when it comes to being able to include as many women as possible and encouraging more women to be able to get into technical but also AI opportunities. Without that deliberate action, today's gender gaps will not only become tomorrow's AI gaps as well. And so we really need to think about how we can ensure we can continuously encourage participation from women. And that's why it's super exciting about the partnership with ElevateHer, with the Women in Tech and Absa. Absa has a great presence in Kenya, same with women in tech. And I think the opportunity here is to be able to expand that across from not only just training 10,000 women that we've already trained to the scaling up to the 50,000 across Africa is super exciting. And being able to provide that free education, free training, the accreditation, and the self-paced learning. And for the Kenya opportunity, I think what only is it, I think kind of setting the scene for Kenya. We already have, we are 54 million people from a population perspective. The median age is 19 years. There's great penetration of internet, but I think as well there's a lot of infrastructure that has already been created by the government, from an AI strategy to in terms of 1,400 digital hubs that are being rolled out across the country. And there's a lot of work happening around the AI strategy and really ensuring that there's some level of skilling and capacity being built across the country. And so the opportunity here is to be able to see how we can ensure that now we meet the gap when it comes to women, and what are the things and interventions we can have in being able to ensure more and more women are able to participate. And I'm super excited about this opportunity because we can be able to spend some more time in being able to understand the disparities, but also ensuring that we can be able to do so. I think some of the programs that we've been able to launch that are focusing on women, I think one of the things is definitely on the mentorship, definitely on the opportunities. I think AI doesn't necessarily only focus in terms of more technical roles, but also the opportunity to include innovators, entrepreneurs, as well as existing workforce, and seeing what are the areas where we can really bridge the gap when it comes to productivity and augmenting opportunities for more and more women. So as I close, what I would say is the Kenya has the partnerships, the momentum, and the mission to become Africa's leader in inclusive AI skilling. I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to partner with all of you, as we also have the already partnerships with government, with civil society, with academia, private sector, and helping us shape how we can be able to embed AI in the everyday life. And so let's build Kenya's AI-enabled future, starting with women today. So thank you again, and looking forward to interacting with all of you to be able to make this a success.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Winnie. I feel like I need more emojis to do clapping hearts and things like that.
I'm missing those too.
But it's amazing, and the work that you're doing is phenomenal. So thank you so much for that. Next up, I would like to just introduce two of our local ambassadors. So Rafiwa and Natasha Fredericks. Hi, ladies. Just unmute yourselves. I just want to say thank you for the work that you both have been doing, spreading the love and the joy and the work across South Africa. Oh, someone's got some background noise. Just check. Okay, that's fine. So Rafiwa, tell me, what has been your most impactful moment since starting the ElevateHer program?
Okay, thank you so much, Melissa. Good afternoon, everyone. As introduced, I am Rafiwa, and it has truly been both an honor and a privilege to serve as an ambassador for the Microsoft ElevateHer program. So after the past few months since the program began, one thing has become very clear to me, that there is a real and a growing need for AI literacy. People are curious, people are willing to learn, and people are ready to be equipped with skills that help them navigate the digital world that we are living in today. So one of the most fulfilling experiences for me so far involves a woman who's in her mid-50s who registered for the program, and we walked through the learning journey together. She got her badges and she got her certificate of completion. But beyond just getting the certificate, this woman is left with a skill that she uses daily. Because she is someone who is actively involved in church, she now uses AI to translate the English Bible into her native language, which is Sepedi, and this is the impact that we really want to see. So AI, we can see that it's for the people on the ground. It is made for everyone. So in closing, I would like to emphasize that AI is no longer the future or just a hype that is passing. AI is shaping the future and the world we live in today. So we must opportune ourselves to acquire these skills going forward. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Rafiwe. And I love the fact that AI is not age, relevant. It's for everyone, right? Whether you are,
Yes.
I know the youngsters, take to technology so much easier than a lot of us do. So Natasha, and also obviously it doesn't stop when you are in even retirement age, because AI is really for everyone. Natasha,
Exactly.
what was your experience so far, and what have you enjoyed the most, and where have you seen the most impact being an AI ambassador for the Elevate Her program?
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, everyone who has joined this call. AI is basically changing the world, how people get hired, how businesses grow, and how problems are solved. And Africa is young, mobile first, and incredibly resourceful, but still underserved when it comes to digital skills. And for many people, AI feels intimidating. Through the Microsoft ElevateHer program, we simplify the use of AI by our short videos, by how we make sure to spread how useful it is and how simple it is. What I've enjoyed the most is seeing how quickly fear turns into confidence through the ambassadorship and the videos I've created. I've watched people go from saying, "This isn't for me," to asking, "What badge should I start with?" And that shift from intimidation to curiosity to action has been incredibly rewarding. It just reminded me that access and representation and simple explanations really do change lives. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So I can see you're multitasking as you do, being AI ambassador and being at work. So well done, ladies, for all of the hard work that you've put in. Please follow them both on all the social media channels. I'll ask Rafiwe and Natasha just to put your links in the LinkedIn chat for this live session, so that people know how to follow your amazing videos, and the tips that you're doing are just so incredible. So, Erica, do you want to introduce our Absa next speaker?
Absolutely. Thank you, Mel. And ambassadors have really been phenomenal. So please definitely make sure that you join them, because the application of AI is what it's really all about. So, we're giving you the fundamental tools to learn it, but it's also how you apply it. And that's what our two South African ambassadors have done a fantastic job of doing, and making it real world, usable, user friendly, how, in ways sometimes that you wouldn't even think of actually being able to use it. But so big thank you and shout out to them. So on to our next partner, Absa. We have got the lovely Simkela that's actually going to be talking to us today, Simkela Deseko, and she is going to be chatting to us about what it means to be partnering with Women in Tech. Women in Tech and Absa have had a long-standing support structure with each other. We've done a lot of things together, and the Arrow team have phenomenally come on board with the Elevate Her program, and really sort of added some much needed oomph to the fire, and obviously driving this into Africa. So Simkela, over to you.
Sure. Thank you, Erica and Mal. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm actually here representing my manager and the biggest sponsor of the Women in Tech initiative in Absa, Tamu. As I say that, he does send his apologies that he couldn't be here today to officially just speak on behalf of Absa himself. But yeah, thank you for the platform, and thank you for joining us today. I'm very excited as well to be here, especially as we branch out this program into Africa. So I'd like to take this moment to say thank you to Women in Tech and to our other collaborator, Microsoft. We know that this launched last year, as you mentioned, and you're seeing a great pickup on this. I think it's very exciting and it's a good opportunity for all. My manager is actually also quite big in the AI space, and us being a bank, there's quite a lot of places where we are now learning and using AI. I mean, as a writer and a strategy person myself, I can say that I have found value in AI, in terms of sometimes when you can't think or when you're looking for that flow of words. So it's definitely something that is a useful tool. And I think many have said it on here today as well. One of the ambassadors actually said it earlier, and I was like, Ish, they're taking my words. But the one thing that I do want to say is that, AI is really no longer a future concept. It's something that is here. And looking at the research and, some of the studies that are coming up, while people are really taking it on board, using it, the biggest gap is the confidence gap in terms of, using it, in terms of probing properly. And again, as I use it quite often with my writing as well, I've learned to probe it properly. I found that I'm getting better and better at it. But I'm also one of the people excited around these courses to learn more, because the more you learn to speak or prompt the AI, the more it gives you better quality work. So it's very exciting, very good opportunity that I'd like to encourage everyone to join. And yeah, thank you again, Melissa and Erica. We've worked with you now for, I think, 3 years. There's been many other trainings and other things that we've done together. It's been a very fruitful partnership, but this is one of the very exciting things that, where we get to prepare or help women and men to, be future ready. I think as Absa, it really speaks to our purpose of empowering Africa, together, one story at a time. It's really something that we're passionate about. So we are invested in this program and just, excited to be on board. And yeah, and just in closing, I'd like to thank my team that we work with, and also the ambassadors that are going to help us spread the word in the various countries. Thank you so much for the time and effort that you're putting into all of this. We can't do it without you. Yeah, thank you. Back to you, Erica.
Thank you so much. So we have invited a few ambassadors. So because we have seen how successful the ambassador program was in South Africa and elevating the program, sharing it, with their individual groups, and back there again. So if the ambassadors are listening, it's your time to come and shine and join us. So I will. I just want to I've got a few slides which I'll add on here.
So whilst Mel's adding the slides on for us, I just wanted to say this is one of the amazing initiatives where we get to leverage not only South Africa, but all the Africa countries and the chapters that we have from Women in Tech perspective in Africa. Obviously, piggybacking on our partnership with Microsoft Elevate and with Absa and with their African footprints as well. So, it's amazing not only just to have it from a South African perspective, but be able to really launch this into Africa and expand and grow. So this is what today is all about. As we said, we've already kickstarted with the South African component, and very excited now to introduce the ambassadors from Africa. So are we ready for our first group, Mel?
We're getting a few more people to join. I've got kids. Let's say. There we go. And Yasmin has joined. There we go. So I want to show you, I've made a few slides here. So we've got quite a few ambassadors that are joining us from Uganda, from Zambia, from Mauritius, from, oh gosh, I can't read on the slide now. But we've got Absa ambassadors from all over the Africa countries. So, right, let's get the first lady on. I'm just going to actually stop here.
So I think these are, before we do the introductions, Mel, so what we did is we reached out to the amazing team at Absa, and we said to them in the different countries who would like to come and join us and be an ambassador and really reach out to the communities that they have an impact in. And this, again, all the volunteers and ambassadors that come and join in this program do so, of their own free will, and obviously as a volunteer. And we really do thank all of you for having the passion to actually do this and give so freely of your time and make such a big impact in your communities. So I think, with the first group, we have got ambassadors from Botswana, Ghana, Kenya, Mauritius, South Africa, and Tanzania. So we're going to go around to each of you now, and please introduce yourself, your country, and tell us why you're excited to actually be part of the Microsoft ElevateHer Africa expansion. So let's start with Ketsweletse.
Yes. Tell us where you're from, and just tell us what your plans are, what you're most excited about for this program.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ketsweletse from Botswana, the brand ambassador for Microsoft ElevateHer. I'm very excited about this opportunity. Can't wait to see how it's gonna change our daily lives here at work and the positive impact I'm hoping to see in my community, Botswana at large. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing. And a very familiar lady for us is Miss Olive Moko from Kenya. Olive has also been part of the Women in Tech journey, so she's part of our family already. Hi, Olive. How are you? And thank you for volunteering and being an ambassador for us for the ElevateHer program.
Oh, how are you? It's awesome being here, Melissa, Erica, and even our Women in Tech ladies in Absa. Yes, I think the fact that from a Kenya point of view, it's a very exciting program because AI is at the forefront of what we need to do as a bank, and also in terms of what we need to do in terms of what commitments to our communities, and also as mentors. So I'm very excited to bring the program to Kenya and see what the future holds for the next 1 year. And I think it's going to be amazing, going to be very amazing. I have done the program and I would really recommend it. It's easy. You really understand what AI is about. So it's something that I would encourage everyone to do.
Amazing. Thank you, Olive.
Thank you, Olive. And there's also, just to remind you, there is a new platform. So we're going to send you a separate link because we've made it even easier in terms of the functionality and the user friendliness. So I'll put the link again in the bottom so you can see the new link over there. All right. So Munira, how are you? And thank you for joining us.
Thank you, ladies, and good afternoon from Tanzania. So I am a project portfolio manager from ABT, and I'm so excited for this program. Honestly, AI is the current and the future, and having this opportunity for my community to get these skills in a free base, honestly, for me, it's a game changer. For us as ABT, as a brand, and for the community overall. So for me, I'm so excited for this program and looking forward to collaborate with all of you in making this a success one. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Munira from Tanzania. And so next we have Kay, who is from South Africa. So Kay, thank you so much for volunteering and putting your hand up. And what are your thoughts around the program so far?
Greetings all the way from South Africa. I'd have loved to greet you all in 9 official languages, but I haven't quite mastered the click as yet, but I'll get there. So I'll greet in phrases I think that the youngsters would be familiar with. So hey, everyone, aware. I'm Kay Seiss, as we mentioned. And in my very, very long career at Absa, without giving my age away, I've seen what the power of what happens when women are supported, heard, and given room to grow. And that's how this ElevateHer program matters. It's about caring and creating real opportunities and building a culture where women can really thrive. And as an ambassador, I'm here to support, to listen, to help create a culture where every woman, irrespective of, ranking, can thrive, feel seen, supported, and empowered. So I'm really excited for what's ahead, and I'm proud to be a part of this journey with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is amazing. We love the energy and we love the vibe. It's going to be so exciting. So thank you for just doing your part as well for us. So Yasmin, where are you from? Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you are looking forward to in the program.
Absolutely. Thank you. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yasmin, and I'm currently the head of technology for Absa in Mauritius. So extremely honored to join you today as an ambassador for the ElevateHer program. To me, when I think of this partnership between Microsoft, Women in Tech, and Absa, it is something that totally aligns with Absa's purpose and the values that we hold dear to our hearts in Absa. So I believe the program is just a reflection of this commitment in action. Did I say I'm from Mauritius? So we very often do not think of Mauritius when we think of Africa, but yes, we are. So part of the Arrow Absa group. So personally, I think as an ambassador, I deeply believe in the power of this program and in the opportunities and empowerment that it can bring to our colleagues as well as to the different communities in which we operate. So I'm really looking forward to see how this rolls out. And probably if there's one message that I would put out today is to each and every woman joining us, this program actually is here to help you write your next chapter. I've heard a lot of people talk about skills, confidence. I think this program exactly responds to this. So to a future full of possibilities with confidence and skills. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you so much. In terms of the next guest, we've got Tafita and Sharon. I think you just need to put on your cameras. I think you are here. I can see you. You must just, there we go. We've got Tafita and Sharon. If you just put your camera on. Okay. So Tafita, tell us where you're from and a little bit about your role and what you're looking forward to for the ElevateHer program.
Hi, good afternoon, team. I'm Tafita from Seychelles. So, as you know, that Seychelles is one of the smallest country in a part of Absa. So it is very nice to join this team and looking forward for more experience and learning many more from the team. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Tafita.
Oh, hang on. My computer's doing something funny. There we go. Sharon, lovely to see you. Tell us where you're from and a little bit of the program. I don't know what you're looking forward to the most.
Thanks, Melissa. Hi, everyone. So I'm really excited about the AI initiative. I'm from Zambia, the ambassador for the ElevateHer AI program. And I'm very excited, like I said, to roll this program out. And what's more exciting about it is that for Zambia, this is now the focus. The strategy for this year is focusing on AI. So this just ties in properly with our strategy for 2026. And seeing the partnership between Microsoft, Absa, and Women in Tech is very great, and hoping to work on more projects. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we have Tayonga from, where are you from? I can look
Hi. Yeah, hi. Good afternoon. I am from Zambia. So I'm Tonga Banda from Zambia together with Sharon. And here at Absa, I oversee the Absa Innovation Hubs. So I'm looking forward to the program as we've had some digital initiatives running through our hub channels and would love to integrate and grow as we are also growing in this partnership with Women in Tech.
Thank you so much, ladies. And I think that brings us to all of our ambassadors for the time being. Just to say the countries again, we have ambassadors now in South Africa. We have Mauritius, Kenya, Ghana, Mozambique, Tanzania, Uganda, Seychelles, Zambia. Oh gosh, and that's and so many. So we really are so looking forward to growing it across Africa. However, the program is available to anyone, doesn't matter what country you're from. We just have to really, our focus is obviously looking after our continent where it's emerging, and we have the youngest continent in the world, and we really need to make sure that everyone has access to the future skills and the future of work. So it's been a pleasure to be with you all today. Erica, what are your thoughts and what are you most excited about the program?
Absolutely. Well, I think it's just I'm so grateful to both Microsoft and Absa, and also the incredible ambassadors that have really stepped up and are going to giving up their time. But most importantly, I'm so excited for more people to actually realize and experience the learning that actually our new and improved ElevateHer in Africa site is going to provide. So please jump on that. Enjoy every step of it. It's fun, it's easy, it's interactive, it's not hard slog learning. It's really nice integrated learning, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. So I really do challenge all of you to get on it and get going as quickly as possible, and please, share it with everybody. It is for everybody. It's free. You can get your accreditations, and I mean right the way through from, I would say, your high school people all the way through to your grands and grandpas can all get on board with this. So please don't be shy to share it. If you have any issues, you're welcome to reach out to us. And yeah, just enjoy the journey. Come along for the ride. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. And we hope that you all had a great session today. And just lastly, I haven't seen any questions in the chat, but if there are any questions anybody wants to pop in, we have got a couple of little minutes left, which is quite unusual for us because we usually talk a lot, but we're happy to answer any questions that anybody may have quickly before we wrap it up.
Absolutely. So I see a lot of fantastic people making comments around, that the program sounds really interesting. They're really excited. And we've got some people from all over Africa, it looks like, and even some parts outside of Africa. And we're also looking forward to partnering with Rosebank College. So I did see there's some people from Rosebank College that commented, as well as EduVas, and we're looking to partner with more universities. So if you want the program at your university to be accessible, please reach out to me or to Erica, and we will definitely give you all of the details to also be part of this amazing journey. And for us, why are we doing this? Because it's part of our global mission of impact, and we want to get to 100,000 if we can. So it really is around just let's get people educated, let's get them certified, let's help them to really get more confidence in the world of artificial intelligence and all of the things that go around it, remove the fear, and just take advantage of this great opportunity. So,
absolutely. We've got a couple of questions, Mel, before we end off. So the program isn't only for women. Laura, thanks for qualifying that. We are targeting women particularly because we want that digital equality for women. And as Tiara was saying in her address, that it is such a great opportunity to sort of level the playing field, to get more women empowered with these AI digital skills so that there can be sort of more equity within the workplace. So that's one of the key things, but it's not just specifically for women, it's open for absolutely everybody. There will be a recording also for that, Karen, that's going to be after this. It will be available on YouTube, so we will be able to, we'll post that and it will be available for people to see that as well. Okay.
I see that there was another good question that said there was an initial, our first platform that we've created. That platform is still valid. It's still, if you already started your AI journey with the ElevateHer program on the previous platform, please continue to do so. We will be issuing you certificates. We've just tried, from feedback we've had, we're wanting to make it as easy, user-friendly as possible, and we've got our 2.0 version that we are launching today. But either platform is credible, you will get your certificates and your badges.
Absolutely. So and they're both still up and running. Nothing's changed. They are still available on both sites. Nati, just, you've got that answered. Aneldia, you've asked about the kids program. Please reach out to Mel and I on that. We'd love to. We're obviously always open to collaboration and spreading the message and sharing the content with as many people as we can. So, I mean, it really, you'll have fun doing it. And it's been super amazing to have your support today. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your continued growth in terms of tech and AI particularly. And we hope it continues to enrich your lives and make a difference, particularly for women. Well,
thank you. And that's it from us. It's been a pleasure. Please reach out to myself or Erica on LinkedIn if you have any questions or if you want to book a meeting with us. We look forward to you. And for those listening, we are also hosting our Global Women in Tech Summit in Cape Town in April. So book your tickets and come join us and meet us in person. So have a great afternoon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.